Not for a long time.
Yeah. Back in the garage
Yeah, it'd be a long time ago.
Yeah, we've got both sides now, so it's all drum side, keyboards and everything. No, it's obviously
Is he at the place up in Brisbane?
So, we wanted to make the most powerful and the most easy to use kind of floor pedal effects slash modeler. It's got twice the processing power as a Toemaster amp, so we're building on that Toemaster platform. So all that proprietary Toemaster component modeling is included with all of our models in here. Stu, if you'd like to push on that amp for us. Pushing on any, tapping anything in the signal chain will zoom you in, and then you get your controls across the pedals here.
Oh, cool.
So really easy to get in there and start crank your amp. Do a bit more treble, I can make that adjustment on the actual speaker cap. Cabinet. Got all microphone positions here. I can dial through different cabs. Change into a 2 twin cream back. When you're in this mode, you can just. Oh, when you're in that mode, you can just change microphone. And you got position here, so you can go really close to the cap. So if we wanted to move that space delay before, we can just drag and drop anything from the chain into a different position on the chain. That back. We have got anything that you modify or create from scratch, live under the My Presets option here. You can click the star, which will turn up next on the left hand side of the name, and you can create some favorites. They'll all live under here. The F has got all the Fender factory presets in it. When it's connected to the app, you'll get all your cloud downloads here. So there's an app for Mac and PC, connects via USB. Pretty much looks the same as what you're seeing on the screen. You can search, browse, artist presets, user presets, share presets. You can create songs. So, so in song mode, I've got up to 6 presets can make up a song. So I've just got 6 different presets here across these switches, but they've got some labels in there, so I've just called one of them an intro. You want to go into your verse? created a whole bunch of songs, you can then put them into set list mode. So you've got all your different songs in a set list. You can push this to go into gig view, and then you can just cycle through your songs. Put little notes in there for each song, but each song how you've set it up will come up here. So here's one I created. This might be it. Go back into the preset view. Get rid of that. So this is a couple of patches I created, which are just variations on the signal on a signal chain. So you can go into another mode, which is foot switch mode. Then you can assign any of these switches to turn on and off effects. You can turn on and off multiple effects at the same time. I've got, let me just go back one. Sorry. That pause again. So one of the ones I've got here is just the amp. So I've assigned this foot switch to crank the volume of the amp. So presets. I've got a crunch set up. So you've got quite a lot of things going on in the chain here. We go to an amp and see all the amps we got. Oh. Warehouse full of amps. Only floor-based modeler, or any unit really that's got licensed EVH. I got this button here, push that. I got the mixer. So when it's connected to your computer via USB, it's a 4-channel USB interface. Looking at the back panel, I've got 4 effects loops. The first 2 are always at the start of the chain, they're analog, so you can't move them around, but the other 2, which you can set them up as one stereo loop if you've got stereo effects, you put the block in the chain, you can move that around anywhere in your chain. A couple of other options: auxiliary in, headphone output, 2 jacks for expression pedal, a second output, a toe switch if you want it to turn on and off effects like a wah, and amp control, which will change the channel or turn reverb on an amplifier. You could run it with a normal valve amp if you wanted to, or a normal amp. Just have some presets without the amp emulations running, and you just got a red hot floor unit with every effect you'd ever need in it. Full MIDI in and out as well. Tap tempo, we've got a looper, we hold that down, we're into looper mode. Cool functions, we've got loop volume control up and down, accessible via your feet.
How long's it loop for?
60-second looper.
Yeah.
Let's go back to some of these.
Yeah, the volume control's super useful on that. You know, just turn one loop down or up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just mix it as you go, basically.
I'll just show you one. Here's a patch I created for my son. And we got, this is his Metallica patch. So we got the clean amp, and then
They're all into it, aren't they?
and we click the, and then we can actually switch amps in that patch. So we got Nice.
Jeez, that sounds good.
This is another favourite one. Warheads. Still got to master my patch volumes between patches. But then again, you can turn on and off all the classic Eddie effects there. I think
It's all there.
that is it in a nutshell. $27.99 RRP. 12-inch cab is $1,099 RRP. And there's a 10-inch cab which is slightly smaller for $899 RRP. Lots of flexibility for guitar players with existing pedals in integrating it all, or you could just use this.
And when are they available?
Shipping at the end of the month on the 27th.
Cool.
The embargo lifts on the 4th of October.
Now, embargo date, Australia or America?
The 4th is the Australian date.
So the 20th with the Ventura 2s.
I have to double check that. So it's always a plus a day from the portal,
Whatever you see on the portal.
or in our marketing stuff. It's always an extra
Because we've got a
day.
video ready to go.
Yeah. If in doubt, just check our website.
If it's a date coming directly from us in Australia, we'll always tell you the Australian date.
Yeah.
If it's on the portal or it's coming from the US, the date, then you should always add one. And if you're ever in doubt, just check our website first.
Sounds glorious in stereo. So
Cool.
yeah.
I'm going to chuck it on an acoustic patch and I'll
Sure
show them
thing.
these guitars.
So you tell acoustics, eh? Or acoustics.
Grab that one, Stu. Look at that.
These are the highways. So taking a lot of inspiration from the Acoustasonics, but it isn't an Acoustasonic, but some of the same design and engineering elements. We carved out two-piece mahogany body. This is a mahogany top. That's in the parlor size. That's the Dreadnought. Sorry?
What's your pickup?
This is the Fishman Fluence. It's exclusive to this model, this point in time.
And there's no piezos in these. So it's just that
Just the
magnetic
one.
pickup in the sound hole.
Created an acoustic patch here.
You notice there's no feedback. This volume, those bass notes are not starting to take off. There's no kind of popping from the piezo when he starts hitting harder. It's just designed to plug and play and sound great straight away.
So parlor, available in the mahogany top or the spruce, and then the Dreadnought, same mahogany or spruce. That's the
Solid
highlight.
tops.
Pardon me?
Solid top.
Yep.
Solid top.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's true hybrid construction.
It's a guitar that's comfortable to play. Doesn't feel like an acoustic. Feels more like an electric. Thicker body size compared to an Acoustasonic. It's got a bit of a louder acoustic sound than an Acoustasonic, but it's really designed to plug in. Got consistent sound every time. You're not going to get any surprises if you're playing a venue and you
What's the
plug it
price
in.
$16.99.
For both of them.
Another major launch for us after hot on the heels of this.
So we reckon they're going to be good for a couple of different types of people. So either a professional guitar player who probably doesn't play acoustic all the time. Maybe they use acoustic on a couple of songs. Don't want to have to fight with the PA or anything and just get a good sound straight away. But also a singer-songwriter who perhaps learns their craft and is focused on the songwriting aspect of it and doesn't really know so much about the technical aspect of plugging in. Often those guys will get to their first gig and realise there's a whole sort of headache that they have to deal with, like getting a good sound and not having any feedback.
They're thinking about bringing out the same concept but with a cutaway style body?
We haven't talked about any cutaway models. Probably expand to a few other shapes down the line. There might be a cutaway one coming.
The whole, the feature set in regards to improvements on those
Yeah.
really sort of lend itself to sort of, doing the
Yeah,
same
I
thing.
mean it's nice and simple. You've just got a volume on there and then a blend between two voices on that pickup. The voices are only subtly different. So it's really, one of them is a bit mid-scooped and the other one is a bit mid-forward.
Yeah.
So, depending on the room you're playing or the kind of ensemble you're in, you just kind of tweak that and find the right spot. But the design is just to